Are you ready? It is a long journey.
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library?
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word. Serapis.
Serapis? The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course, I see.
And Bayek, do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh shit! Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin. Stat! Don't make me come down there. Layla? Layla! Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So? How did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think you'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not gonna be happy with how you handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin. Still looking for the cyclosporin? I definitely packed it in the med kit.
Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
Need that med kit. Got the cyclosporin.
2 cc should do it. Don't forget the alcohol wipe. I wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon. Damn it, my papers went everywhere.
Whoops, anything important?
Yeah, the notes on the Animus. Generator's holding up. Good job, Layla. He never puts in enough snacks. So long, and thanks for all the fish, Berkeley. March 21st, 2006. The day Layla Hassan drops out of college. That's right, Professor Moore. I'm not finishing that Jane Eyre paper. I got a job. I swear, I get more done reading the latest copy of Wired on the toilet than the rest of the guys do all day in the lab. The right decision always feels like home. My stuff's the same. My locker smells the same. Turns out the artifact of high interest is also a person of interest. A mummy. And a golden opportunity. I've informed Dee of some changes I'm making to our assignment parameters. She acted mad, but I know she's eager to see my animus field tested. Abstergo won't mind. Well, they would if they found out, but they won't. Hathaway's intel was a disaster. They have no idea what's going on with this extraction. Field tech is fun and all, but that's not why I left Berkeley. If the Animus lets me ride DNA this old, if the reader can model the missing codons and extrapolate the genetic memories that aren't mine, Sophia would lose her Abstergo. Abstergo will come to me on their hands and knees. My name will be right up there with Warren Vidick's. Ana Metakidaminda. Too bad the Madrid facility got blown up. But I bet they'll build a new one soon. This one will be in Philly, and its lead engineer will be Layla Hassan. Going back in. This is so badass.
Be careful!
That wind. I must protect this great land. Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both. Whoa. Yamu. Home to my old friend Menehet. You will... Whoa. Whoa.
Get out of the way!
Whoa.
Without it, my spirit cannot follow my wives to the field of reeds.
Bayek, what good fortune! I thought it would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menehet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course, of course. At the moment of your pleasure. Ready to see our beautiful temple?
After you, Menehet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menehet will do, for one as good as family.
This is far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my thoughts are sometimes uneasy.
Vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as gifts.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
Sit down. There's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4-1. Huh?
You taught us to secure every advantage possible over a dangerous foe.
Yes. And I am ready. Dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path.
Nachte, hier en weg.
Beast, you will meet your...
Sorry! Stay back! Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Only the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now. We can watch stars from the riverbank. Keba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there. This way. Through the tunnel.
Thank you, Uncle Bayek.
Go straight home to your mother. She will be worried.
Idiot! Damn on you!
You found me. Your turn to hide.
That's the last of the children.
Look at this! Fraud abounds in your market, and you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Menahet, your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to sell them. Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
Thank the gods that this festival will soon be over.
You're innocent!
ترسم شو معصم سو
خيريت لك ياهو
وياس جهاز
ساعة حصر نروي الجفا
عويسة نار سجاع
ياهي يا سامع
إيرة تيوغيف
وينخد Has Ed? Have you seen my Book of the Dead in your travels, Medjay? I went all the way to Memphis to buy it.
No. How was it lost?
Bandits. They came from the dunes nearby. When the leader saw how I cared for the book, he wrenched it from me. I thought my heart would stop.
I can help. I do not fear them.
I have been praying for someone like you. That book will unite me with my wife's spirit.
There you are, Father. We are going home.
But this Medjay is helping me.
Oh, yes? You are going to find his book? If by some miracle you do, thank you.
Did you hear where the bandits meant to go?
Oh, The leader told the others to meet him at the necropolis, I think.
We live nearby.
I am not going home until I...
Father, the book is gone.
This looks like a child made it.
In the field of reeds without it.
These cat mummies are false!
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who is behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland. We can speak more privately tonight, outside the village. Find me southeast of here,
This
in the
looks like a
fields.
child made it.
سمعة شعرت
شارو
Greetings, friend.
Kamu pete menope beshetchu. Aduat. Ham ursukhima. Bisur web smin maayid.
حرسية الشد شديد مين ونافري يروي جيم انجور غيرو سنسبو بعياتات أباد حرسية الشد شديد فوت ناس ستي حالات نسوت شعار فهنا عتلنا النبي سير ديت وي همسة هرعوياس جهاز تبياي صحبي ذنتي امنيا خلتي اسوار جهاز انجو تبوتني ومارك الحفل فوت هنا ستي حمات نسوت ردات سمعة شعار
هم عبو لكن وين
غيرو سنسبو
ايه هنا
بعياتات أباد حرسية الشد شديد
شعبو
همسة هرعوياس جهاز
هروية
جيم انجو
يسو هيك ياسمنتي
سمونة فهين عتلنا رنبتو سير ديت وي سمعة شعار
سانا بس
Always a pleasure.
Give me your aid! I order you! Medjay, help me, I will pay you!
What do you need?
Last night, my dear husband Claudius took a boat out to see the ruins across the lake. He has not returned. None of these brutes honor a wife's pain. I beg you!
I will seek him out.
Do be quick. I will await you here.
لغة ياهو طيب
And here is Claudius.
I you? Bartholdi can talk? Something new. Why are you so angry? I'm going to...
Claudius!
Hey, you! Hello!
Stay where you are! Are dead. Now to speak to Claudius and find out why he came out here.
Why did you kill them? We had only just met.
Claudius, you are drunk.
Yes, that is me. And no, I am not. I had only 2 or 10 beers.
All right. Let's get you back to your wife.
I have a wife? Oh, Mother will be so pleased.
What was your reason for going out there, Claudius?
I was going... remember. I came from Alexandria for the festival. And some kind of person, someone offered me to drink all night for free. Impossible to resist. What were we talking about?
How you got here.
Oh! Right, then I woke up here with those crocodili all around. Tell me, can they really speak?
Egypt is a land full of magic and ancient mystery.
Amazing. There you are, my dear. I was worried about you.
Dionysus, I remember. I went to the island because of her. She got me drunk, married me, told me I owed her a virginity tax. Whose virginity?
You can go. This is between me and my husband.
No, don't go. They'll kill me.
Show him what happens when you fight a cheater woman.
Please, help me!
Forget him. He's just an idiot creep. My brothers! You have slain my brothers! You were supposed to help me, not him!
Praise and thanks. You saved my life. And my purse.
In future, be careful when drinking with strangers.
I will never drink again.
I should be cautious around here.
You are dead! He is mine! You're finished! You are dead!
Hey!
I cannot thank you enough.
Hey, hold on!
What? Die!
Is dit het erg, ouwe? شديد؟
شجاع. شايف؟ ذكاء.
Can I tempt you with something? Goodbye.
Best not to draw attention here.
Here is the Book of the Dead. Becca will be pleased. Now to return the book to the old man.
Wait a minute, guy. Thought you could steal from me?
Is it stealing if you rob a thief?
I took it for my father.
Now!
Oh.
Looking for something in particular? Farewell, then. This looks like a child made it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Has your father left us?
His good life is over. He was too weak to live till your return.
May he be conducted in peace.
He was in despair that his cow would not join my mother's.
Where is his body? It is not too late.
You are a blessing from the gods. He receives the rites in the small temple.
Whoa. Whoa. Old man, your book. May it guide you to your wife's side. Whoa.
Simba out.
This looks like a child made it.
Whoa. Shemeni Mesu. Tonight?
Medjay, great warrior, come. I sell you what you want. You need it, I have it. If I don't have it, you don't need it. Redda has your back in these desolate lands.
You are but a boy. How did you come by such fine treasure?
Plucked from the ancient lands of the desert, the sunken vessels of the Nile, refined by handmaidens of the gods. Weaponry forged in Nubian mines, Persian jewels, and Assyrian treasures. I have it all.
I see. You are well traveled for such a young man.
Old wisdom, Neb. I have acquired from long nights in the desert with my camel.
I will see what you have.
Come, look around. If you want good Neb, I have other jobs too.
Whoa. This looks like a child made it.
Whoa.
We're innocent! My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain. Seek evil, and you will always find it.
No one will find your body once we feed it to the crocodiles.
I cannot wait to see what your guts look like. The path to knowledge is perilous. This one's a worthy fighter. A shame he's curious. A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head. Destroying these forgeries will earn the favor of the gods. As Ra lives, what a disgrace. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey, you! Stop!
This place is heavily guarded.
Worms take you!
Menehet will rest easy, now that this is done. Medjay have a duty to the gods. We must be strong and ready to fight. But we must only fight when it is just.
I'll practice hard, Papo. I want to be strong and hunt like you do.
You are already better with your weapons than many men. You will make a fine Magi, son.
Like Mom says, may your victories multiply.
Whoa.
Walk with me.
Not getting through me. Cover my escape, brothers!
Whoa. Whoa.
حجي هرشنشونز ودو هابواني سوناتي ورساني هن خريت لغت ياهو
النحلة
Ah, here you are.
I've dealt with the trafficking of false mummies.
Thank you.
How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Isfet's chaos.
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
Pamu does like a drink now and again.
No, Dio. Oh.
This must be Pamu. Ugh. The man stinks of beer.
Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get him to leave for hours.
I was so looking forward to surprising Mother with my new bride.
Menehet.
That is Pamu! What has happened to him?
His passion for toasting Sekhmet has exceeded his head for drink.
This is a disaster! People have come from the Red Land and the Black to see him fight!
If a fight is all that is needed, I could replace him.
Of course, Magi. You honor yourself in saving me from disgrace. Speak to the High Priest in the temple courtyard. He will take care of the rest.
Your Holiness, I am here to fight for Sekhmet.
You're not Pamu. He was meant to play Sekhmet.
Pamu is ill. He is recovering at the temple.
Fine. Follow me.
Though this is a friendly bout, you must stay vigilant.
Do not fear. Sekhmet will receive a fine tribute.
Beloved of Sekhmet, who illumines the double land with her flame. We give thanks for your presence on this sacred night. We invite your witness on the solemnity of our customs. Should malice cling too strongly to your hearts, Isfet, the evil one, shall smite the goddess. Ah! And condemn Yamu to 100 seasons of darkness. But should your hearts be pure, the goddess shall favor us, shielding us from the obscurity of chaos! Let the battle begin!
Chase away our bad luck!
Since a time unknown, Sekhmet the Lioness has shielded us from Isfet's greed.
You can do
Isfet was once husband to Ma'at, goddess of order. Tampering with her scales of judgment, he grew fat on the souls of mortals. Ma'at cast him out of the hall of justice. In his hunger, he returned. But Sekhmet knew his heart and guarded the door against him. Their battle lasted 20 days and nights before Sekhmet subdued the Lord of Chaos.
Sekhmet, protect us!
You have to win, Uncle!
Wait, which one is Sekhmet and which one is Isfet?
The lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness!
Sekhmet, grant us to live!
Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back chaos! Look, his weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire!
Watch out, Uncle! Isfet is strong!
Lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness!
As you weaken, I grow stronger.
Chaos will fall before the goddess!
Sekhmet breathes heat into her warrior.
You have to win, Uncle!
Husband on Sekhmet! Their fighter can't lose! Chaos! The Lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The Lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! The Lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire!
Wait! Which one is
The
Sekhmet?
Lioness's fangs
Isfet?
will cleave the darkness! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos!
Grant us to live!
Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm!
Bad luck!
The Lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! The Lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos!
Good fighter. I
The
want you to fight a
Lioness's
white
fangs
man.
will cleave the darkness! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! The Lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos!
Wait! Which one is Sekhmet and which one is Isfet?
Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! Look! His weapon is bathed in Sekhmet's fire! The Lioness's fangs will cleave the darkness! The warrior of Sekhmet beats back Chaos!
May Sekhmet protect us!
Husband of Sekhmet! Their fighter can't lose! Sekhmet's might enlivens your arm! The Lioness's fangs will cleave! Sekhmet!
I could swear you were the Blood Eater herself.
Ah. Oh, the priest's recounting of the battle between the goddess and Isfet was new to me.
It is a tale of his own invention. You will not hear it outside Yamu. Would that you'd agree to stay with us longer. But I know that greater duties call you.
I'll say goodbye to the children before I leave.
Do so. They'll miss you. You are always welcome in Yamu. whenever your journeys bring you to our Nome. Keep the mask and staff of the goddess as poor tokens of our respect.
Medjay, there is a shipment of weapons meant for those Philakitai that has our name on it. Go and get them.
Shemeni Nesu. Tanate. Yeah. Whoa.
Good. My reward is now in hand. Whoa. 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 May the gods help me. I am coming for you, Aya.
Θεήτης δοκίμη. Πώς είπα.
Oi, τις μέιζονος αφροσύνης.
Serapis, the snake will get his answer.
Vakechmeno, nun eskedet.
How will I find Aya among all these endless scrolls? All right. Serapis. Now what? Where is Aya?
Ah, Serapis. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral epic centered on him.
Ah. You're Bayek, yes? Aya's eager to see you.
She said.
Quickly, follow me.
I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only. She is in hiding.
Who are you?
Ah, interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin, Phanos.
Ah, yes, Phanos. Nice to meet you in person. Tell me what is happening with Aya. Why are you being so discreet?
Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Philokitai of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all, fear not.
Look! There's Phanos! He thinks he's a poet!
The modern Sophocles.
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead.
Right there. Have a little faith.
I missed you.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it. I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you.
I killed as well. Actaeon. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya?
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
Look at this. I took it from Actaeon. Apollodorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council, which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere, because of his work with Cleopatra.
But Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes. She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do. And she trusts me. She gave me this to slit his throat. It's an ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes. A weapon of justice.
Ingenious. I will go to the palace and discover who uses the seal of the snake. And I will use this.
You'll find plenty of information in the Royal Scribe's office. He spends his time at the bathhouse. Go search the palace while he's away.
And you?
I cannot leave here as long as Gennadios walks the streets. He is determined to kill me.
In addition to the snake, I will see what I can learn of this Gennadios, and silence him.
Discover who the snake is, and show him the face of death. I'll meet you at the Paneum when you have killed both the snake and Gennadios.
My heart aches until I see you again.
As does mine, my love. Who is the snake?
I have yet to discover that.
The clue must be there in the palace. Search for the seal found upon the letter. It's too dangerous to leave this den as long as Gennadios and his men are searching for me. The seal will certainly be found within the palace. I cannot leave this den as long as Gennadios lives.
What's this?
That leads to the docks. I can't believe Thanos had you go through the pit.